What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Midnight Monster Corner Horror Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Corey, and today we have a very special review. So, this film is coming from 2019, and this is a remake called Rabid. Now, Rabid is actually an original film from David Cronenberg. Um, and obviously, this is actually redone by the Saska sisters, which is awesome. I actually didn't know that it was actually done by the Saska sisters, and this was actually basically a blind buy. Essentially, I think I received this for my birthday from either my wife or my mom. Um, but yeah, so Saska sisters. I didn't, like I said, I didn't realize it was from them until I watched I guess the interview or whatever, and I was like, holy shit, that's them. And then I thought I recognized the girls in the bathroom actually, so yeah, that's awesome. But let's just jump straight into this. So this film follows a young woman by the name of Sarah, who right away you realize that she's deformed in a sense. She's not the prettiest woman. She's got a scar across her cheek. She's got a hump nose. So right away she's not the best looking woman. But she works for a fashion designer, and apparently she's really damn good at what she does. So he loves her stuff, so he keeps her around. But right away, you just realize that the guy is just an asshole. I mean, he belittles her like in front of everyone, and it's like you really feel sorry for this lady. Her best friend is a supermodel, a really pretty supermodel, and then basically her crush or whatever is essentially this photographer. Um, in which she actually ends up going on a date with the photographer. Upon her going on a date, she realizes that it was basically fixed between the photographer and her best friend. Um, so she tries to storm out of there, and when she does, she actually gets into a bad motor vehicle accident and basically becomes even worse disfigured or deformed, I guess you would say, on the face. Um, By the way, I want to stop right there and just say, special effects for that was awesome. I mean, just her skin and everything was basically all gone right here, and so you could just see inside of her mouth, which was wired shut. It was crazy looking. Honestly, I don't know what I would do in that situation. But back to the story. So, she sees like an ad for kind of like a experimental surgery laboratory in which she obviously wants to go and get fixed up. She goes almost instantly, wakes up, and she's like gorgeous, beautiful. The hump nose is gone. Her skin is perfect looking. Everything about her is just perfect looking. Well, later on in the film, she realizes that she's basically a host to essentially this infection, or I wouldn't say infection. I don't know if it would be a parasite or not. That's a tough one, but yeah, it's really cool because right now we're in this kind of pandemic with this virus right now, and then I watched this, and it just you watched how fast people could spread an infection or a virus. I mean, almost instantly. So it was pretty crazy. Um, in which these aren't zombies. These are actually, I would more or less consider this to be an infect film, not so much a zombie film. But I'm gonna stop it right there, and because if you haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. It's actually really well done. Um, and actually, I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass because I didn't really know that David Cronenberg did a film called Rabid, so I'm planning on probably getting that soon and checking that one out. Because I'm actually a huge fan of David Cronenberg. Um, but yeah, Saska Sisters, I love their stuff. American Mary, I mean, that's cool. Um, but yeah, this was a fun film. I enjoyed it. It's very gory, very graphic, very um, crazy. Had a plot twist, which was really cool. Just everything about it, and even the ending blew me away. I was actually quite yeah, blown away by the ending. I liked it. It was a fun one. Um, yeah, this film honestly sits at 107 minutes, and it does not feel that way at all. It's in your face, fast paced. I will say in the beginning it is almost a little slow, and I was like, this really needs to pick up its pace, but then it does, and it's like, holy shit, it happens fast. Um, and you start recognizing some faces. There's I forget the guy's name, but he's like a well-known contortionist, and he's actually in this film. And when he, I guess, like essentially comes back to life due to the virus or whatever, it's really cool. He like flops himself up all weird and contorted, like it's really crazy. Um, and then the infected Santa was insane. um, and then also you recognize CM Punk, which is pretty cool. Um, and from what I understand, he actually did his own stunts, so that was pretty neat. But yeah, overall, this was a fun film to watch. I really enjoyed this. Um, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. Highly recommend it. You're not wasting your money buying this. This is a fun one. Um, the only thing that I don't like about actually this edition, and it's literally the only thing that I don't like about this, is this is a Scream Factory release. Um, in which I was kind of hoping for more in-depth behind the scenes stuff or something like that. And I mean, there's like a couple interviews with the sisters, and that's pretty much about it. I was kind of hoping to see some of the special effects, and stuff, but it just honestly wasn't there. I was actually quite surprised because Scream Factory actually usually puts that stuff on there. But yeah, overall, it's a great film. Check it out. And with that being said, um, if you want to, or let me know if you guys have seen that. Leave a comment down below, and yeah, let me know if I'm missing out on the original because I haven't seen that. So, but I'm definitely planning on getting that for the collection. So, but anyways, like always, like, share, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys later.